Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to mix your beats as a beginner with using only the stock plugins and the best free ones. We're going to mix all the elements from start to finish, and after mixing about more than 15 channels, you will be able to apply these techniques to your own beats and share them with the best quality on platforms like YouTube or BeatStars, wherever you want. So first we are going to listen the final mix. That's the mix we are going to do in this video. So how we are going to start the mix and what is the starting point? Basically, I can say that you can start your mixing section with the kick channel. Cause the kick always be the loudest channel of your music all the time. So you can put your kick to minus 9 dB or minus 6 dB. I'm choosing the minus 9. We are going to mix all the other elements according to this level. Our kick is done. Next one is snare. We keep our snare close to the level of our kick, minus 10 dB or minus 12 dB levels are good. Moving to the shakers. We can lower the volume of the shaker to minus 18 dB levels. We send all these sounds to the drum bass channel. Of course, the sounds in our drum bass are different without the effects, but I'm going to show everything in the later stages. Just remember that what we are doing now is only the gain staging. We don't apply EQ to our kick channel. We can start the cleaning process by adding EQ to our snare sound. What does it mean to clean the sound? Simply, we are going to remove the frequencies that we don't like. For example, we don't want the sub-bass section in our snare. When you open it, it normally looks like this. You can left click and drag it down like this. We can also clean the frequencies around 1K. Now let's do the same cleaning for our shakers. Of course, after adjusting the gain level. When we don't like the sound, we can reduce the unwanted section by pulling it down like this. Since I want the dark ambience, I'm also reducing the high frequencies. Also we're doing high pass like that. It's so simple. We have a drum bass right there. Also we have a percussion bass and it goes to the drum bass. You can separate the channels like that so you can see them clearly group by group. Now we can go for the claps. We can bring our clap gain level to around minus 15 dB. After we're done with the gain level, we send it to the drum bass channel. And now we can check for problematic frequencies. Just remember, we're doing the basic cleaning process. Now we have a horn sound. In this channel, just listen it. By the way, as you can see, I have downloaded all the free plugins I could find for you, and in this video series I will be using them along with the stock plugins. Prometric EQ2 is good, but if you want something better and free, you can download the TDR Nova. I think it's perfect for home studio producers. For now, open the Parametric EQ2. We also cleaned this section. You can set the percussion's gain levels to around -15 and -18 dB levels. Now we can move with the pipe sound. We don't want this part. You can drag it down like that. We have a vocal sample, as you can see right there. Let's clean it too. As you can hear, it's disgusting at this point. We can clean it like that. And there are so many ghost frequencies, clean them up too. And also in the future our vocals going to fill this 1K section, so we must clean this area before that. We already sent our kick, snare and shakers to drum bass. Also we sent our percussions to another bass. As you can see, we have a parallel drum. First, just listen it without effects. And why we have this drum sample and what we are going to do with it. Basically, with this drum sample, we are going to create an ambience under our main drums. Let's see what we have here. This is the saturation plugin that I like, and you can access it for free. With the drum break to preset, we add some distortion and we change the tonal of the sounds a little bit. And we added a little bit space to drums too. After that we added an EQ and we cleaned the unwanted sounds. And also we have a limiter right there. We have a sidechain in this limiter. When our main drums play, the sidechain is going to lower the parallel drum sounds. As a result, there will be no muddy sound. The purple ones represent our main drum sounds. With this sidechain, we making our drum bass sounds clear. At the same time, we creating an ambience without damaging our main drum bass. Let's see what we added to our drum bass and percussion bass. If you listen only the percussion bass, what did we do? We cleaned the bass section, cleaned the bad frequencies, also we cleaned the bad frequencies with TDR Nova to make sure about that. And finally we added a limiter. Again, this limiter is for sidechaining. It's only for the kick and snare channels, so they can be heard more clearly. When the kick and snare hit, the percussions will be muted. We lower the threshold to around -36 dB level. And ratio is at around 3.1. Release is at lower than usual because I want the percussion sounds come back faster their original levels. And the final adjustment is adding reverb to percussion bass. Valhalla Supermassive is great free plugin, maybe the best you can find for free. Lower the feedback a little bit and you can find the preset mode room on a medium menu. So let's check what we got in our drum bass. As you can see, all the sounds playing perfectly right now. So we added the free plugin named ones.11 EQ and we select the analog form preset. Also, you can do it on parametric EQ with arranged knobs like that. But every EQ plugin have a different tonal touch. So if you can download this, you should. So basically we added some warmth with rising the lower frequencies and lower the higher frequencies. Again, we added some distortion with retro color, but we kept it on low levels cause already we added much more to parallel drums. The next slot is compression. What it means? It's basically we bring in closer the highest and the lowest levels of the sound. After that, we're going to achieve more stable sound. We adjust the threshold level like this. 2.3 is enough for now. And we can add a little bit gain to sound so we can bring the gain back. You can choose the vintage or medium R. Now we are done with the drum bass for now. Now we can move to our bass channel. How we are going to adjust the right gain level? It's simple. You can put the gain level to minus 15 dB area. So, what we have in the effects slots? First, we clean the sounds with EQ again. After that, we have sidechain and it's connected to kick channel. And also we sidechain the horn percussion. Why we did that? Because I want to give a free space to horn. So I don't want to them collapse when they are playing at the same time. So it's that simple. In the last slot we have a compression. As I said before, we're doing the compression because we want our sounds to be more stable in the mix. And we lower the threshold a little bit. And the ratio is 3.1 is enough. And that's wonderful. We're doing awesome so far. we have that ambience we want, and we done with arranging the bass and drum levels. So let's move on with the melodies. We have a background RP. First we can listen. What did we do for that channel? Of course, we started with arranging the gain levels. You can put your melodies to gain level at -21 dB area. It's already going to stay in the background. So we clean it with the EQ again. We cut the bass section as well. We don't like this, so we're going to cut this too. There was some static noise in this area, as you can see. Before the pan effect, it sounds like this. After pan, it's become like this, and it's a free VST again, and you can easily get that. The preset called switching, and just rearrange the smooth knob, and it sounds really good. The next one is main harp. We set the gain level at around -21 dB or -18 dB area. It sounds good for now. What we have at effect slots, first turn off all the effects by clicking right there. Normally it sounds like mono, but we added effects to make it sound wider. Let's see our EQ. We got a high pass and we cut these frequencies. And as I said before, I want more darker sounds. So I'm going to lower the high frequencies. And we got a reverb. Pre-delay means we are going to hear the dry sounds before the reverb sound. So that's enough. I don't recommend you to go so high on decay times with RP sounds. If you don't like, of course we can rearrange. Now we have a shimmer pad in playlist, so first we can listen it. Let's turn off the effects too. It's a simple atmospheric pad. So what we added to this sound, without effects, the gain level is -27 dB area, but when I activate the effects, it's almost disappear. So basically I want to fill the background with this sound. Again, we have a EQ. In this project, we always lower the frequencies, but in this one, I've boosted the 1K area. We cut this area. We found a parasite sounds in this area too, so cut it. After the cleaning is done, we have the OTT multiband compression plugin, the best, and actually it's free, guys. We can change the color of the sound just doing like this. You can change the knobs like that. I want my sounds more darker, so I leave it like that. Actually, FL Studio has a VST similar to OTT, and you can open your Maximus plugin. It's same, but I prefer to use OTT. And also we have a TDR Nova in the next slot. We rearrange this area. You can activate the background graphic like that. Also, you can do it from there. We have a whole pad. Let's listen it. You can create an automation from these knobs. We set the gain level around to minus 27 dB area. And we have also EQ again. And we cleaned the bad frequencies. We have a reverb effect again. We are using Valhalla. And we add a some width to the sound. Make it wider. What we have next? In the chorus section, we have a plug and the lead sound. Let's start with the plug sound. Also, I'm going to show the automation clips. Without effects, it's only a basic sine wave. And the gain level of this may be around minus 18 dB. And the sound is going to support our main lead melody. Just clean it as always. Cut the parasite sounds. We don't want the bass sounds too. And now we have a Valhalla Echo plugin. And again, it's free plugin. And also we have a reverb again. So it sounds good. And we can move on with the last sound. We have our main lead melody. We have two automation clips, as you can see. One of them belongs to our EQ effect and the other one is connected to gain level. I'm going to show you in details. Before that, we can name this point as a bridge. As you can see with these automations, we are controlling the high pass filter and the gain levels. So the volume is rising and the sound is getting more crisp at the end. You can think that it's a transient before the chorus part. We cleaned the bad frequencies as always. You can find the bad frequencies by holding the knob and move it like this in the EQ. And we have a distortion again. The preset called no more boring paths, and we did some adjustment on the knobs. And that's wonderful. Also, we have a reverb right there. And this is the EQ, which one is belong to automation clip, and we set to low pass to this point. So with the automation, this line is going back to its original place. So we achieve this shimmering effect on the sound with this way. And the gain level of this lead is around -24 and -27 area. That sounds good for now. And we have a riser, crash and sweep sounds. You can separate them like this. We put them side by side in the mixer. I only arranged the gain level of this sound, so that's enough. Maybe if you want, you can add some reverb to them. By the way, let me give you a piece of advice. If you have a limiter on your master channel every time when you open the FL Studio, just don't forget to remove it before you start your mixing. I don't recommend you to mix your sounds at loud levels. In this video, I think we have discussed all the details you need for beginner level mixing. So I hope this video helps you to understand the mixing fundamentals. I'm going to make a more complicated mix session in the next series, maybe intermediate or advanced level of mixing. Of course, it will be so hard to do it with stock plugins, but I will try my best to keep the budget low. So if you have any question or any other thoughts, please do not hesitate to write it down in the comments. I will be really happy to answer your questions. One last time we can listen the final mix, and I wish you best. See you next time.